Man, know thyself then. Thou shalt know the universe and God. God built the universe on numbers. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. Concern should drive us into action and not into a depression. Be silent or let your words be worth more than silence. Silence is better than unmeaning words. No man is free who cannot control himself. Learn silence with a quiet serenity of a meditative mind. Listen, absorb, transcribe, and transform. The beginning of every government starts with the education of our youth. Let exercise alternate with rest. Above the cloud with its shadow is the star with its light. Above all things, reverence thyself. But respect yourself most of all. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. If you're asked, what is the silence? Respond, it is the first stone of the wisdom's temple. Number is the within of all things. None but God is wise. The stars in the heavens sing a music, if only we had ears to hear. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Allow not sleep to close your eyes before 3 times reflecting on your actions of the day. What deeds done well, what not, what left undone. Choose always the way that seems the best, however rough it may be. Custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Astonishing. Everything is intelligent. Do not talk a little on many subjects, but much on a few. Number is the ruler of forms and ideas and the cause of gods and demons. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. It is better to be silent than to dispute with the ignorant. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. There is a good principle which created order, light and man, and an evil principle which created chaos, darkness, and woman. A thought is an idea in transit. Rest satisfied with doing well and leave others to talk of you as they please. If there be light, then there is darkness. If cold, heat. If height, depth. If solid, fluid. If hard, soft. If rough, smooth. If calm, tempest. If prosperity, adversity. If life, death. A stone is frozen music. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. Assist a man in raising a burden, but do not assist him in laying it down. Speak not nor act before thou hast reflected. So in life, some enter the services of fame and others money, but the best choice is that of those few who spend their time in the contemplation of nature and as lovers of wisdom. Number rules the universe. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and absorb. The highest goal of music is to connect one's soul to their divine nature, not entertainment. Wisdom, thoroughly learned, will never be forgotten. Friendship is one soul in two bodies. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only two remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. Educate the children and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Lust weakens both body and mind. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. There is no word or action but has its echo in eternity. As soon as you awake, lay the actions to be done the coming day. There is symmetry in the humming of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. The wise man should be prepared for everything that does not lie within his control. Numbers have a way of taking a man by the hand and leading him down the path of reason. Strength of mind rests in sobriety, for this keeps your reason unclouded by passion. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. The wind is blowing. Adore the wind. Time is the soul of this world. Truth is so great a perfection that if God would render himself visible to men, he would choose light for his body and truth for his soul. The soul of man is divided into three parts: intelligence, reason, and passion. Intelligence and passion are possessed by other animals, but reason by man alone. Music is the harmonization of opposites, the conciliation of warring elements.